You guys, I am terribly nervous right now. I think it's so funny that I mentioned there possibly being a blog post, and then as soon as I lay down to take myself a nap, it drops, of course. So I'm a couple hours late. I haven't read anything on it. I just know that a lot of stuff was answered, and I am so very nervous because I did see one thing, and it was 99 units on a single lot per save. 99 per save, guys. That means if you do 99 units on one single lot in one single world, you can't have any other residential rental lots in your save file. I definitely jumped the gun with my excitement. And honestly, I should have known better. It's The Sims 4, the game of cutting corners galore. I don't know, I just thought 99 units per world would have been more doable. Still bad, but more doable. But no, that's not the case. It's 99 units on one lot with the cheat, but that's the max you can have in a save file. Meaning, if you want to have an apartment with 20 lots, and then another lot with 20 lots, and then another lot with 20 lots, you've already used 60 out of your 90. And this isn't per world, guys. This is per save file. So once you get to that 90, even if it's over the course of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lots, you run out. It would have been so much better if this was per world, but I'm assuming that the reason they made it like this, maybe they didn't have a choice. Maybe there really truly are like huge engine restrictions there. I mean, we know the game was originally made to be an always online game. It was supposed to be a multiplayer game, and they had to rework it as quick as they could because of the failure of SimCity. At least that's what we know about The Sims 4 or Project Olympus. So it's kind of doomed from here on out, honestly. I just feel like there's only so much that they can do. There's going to be limitations in so many different areas. There's only so many ways they can actually expand the game. And it's unfortunate to think about this, but honestly, the only way that we can truly beat these engine limitations is just moving to a whole new game, a whole new base game, which I guess would be Project Renee. All right, you guys, so let's jump into this blog post. Let's see what this is about. I mean, I don't even know how it could possibly get any worse after finding out that little piece of information, but you know what? I'm throwing my expectations right back down on the floor now. All right, friend frequently asked questions with developers. We sat down with some of our friend developers to answer some of the more common questions we had been seeing from our community. These questions are sorted into sections by key features. All right, how many units can be contained within a residential rental? 6 units can be made in a residential rental. We already knew this information. This was the maximum number without the cheat applied. So if you do the math, guys, I'm assuming the 99 units per save rule does apply even when you're not using the cheat. So if you do that math and you divide 99 by 6, that means theoretically you can only have 16.5 residential rental lots that have the maximum amount of lots on them before you cannot create another unit. And that's not in your world, that's in your save file. In a perfect world, 16.5 would be perfect if, of course, this rule was per world and not per save. But once you use that number, you're not going to be able to fill up every single lot in every single world with apartments. I know a lot of you guys were trying to look on the bright side and you were all like, oh my gosh, Matt, I know it sucks that the world is smaller, only 9 lots. And yes, it sucks. There's no 64 by 64 and all the lots are small, but we have other worlds and we can create so many apartments in other worlds. And you're right, we can, but there are even limitations on that. Even with that cheat, 16.5 units. And that's if you only do 6 units on a single lot and you fill up the entire world of Tamarang. That only leaves you 7.5 units left, guys, for all the other worlds. And it's like, yes, I know realistically speaking, there are going to be some players that are like, but Matt, it's okay. I'm not trying to fill every single lot in every single world up with apartments or townhomes. But I don't know. Like, this is a simulation game. This is a sandbox game. And the creative freedom that we're being given, it doesn't cut it. It really doesn't cut it. And it is so sad to say that it probably does come down to the game engine. There's only so much that they can probably do with this game at this point. And this is why many years ago I was saying, like, they need to just stop and move on to the next thing, because there's only so much they can expand it. You know, we're running off the same game, the same engine, and simmers are just throwing so much money into this game. And yeah, you're adding cast, you're adding build buy, but as far as gameplay and functionality goes, it's baby steps. And honestly, with something like this, I'm definitely having my doubts about cars and stuff. I personally don't think it's honestly gonna happen now, seeing how limited apartments will be. I don't think that's something that they're going to be able to take the time to be able to animate and plan for every single lot, you know? All right, I really have to stop talking because I feel like this video is going to be an hour long if I just make this like a rant session. Are there cheats to change this cap? Yes. So the cheat is bb.increase rental unit cap on or bb.increase rental unit cap off. There are a max of 99 units per save. So there's the information. We've already talked about it, so I'm not even gonna stop and talk about it. How many sims can live in each unit? A full sim household of 8 sims can live in a unit. We did already know that. So if you do the math, 99 units and 8 sims, that's 792 sims that can be placed just on these residential rental lot types. I also want to mention too, because if you're just playing this pack in the base game, this limitation is not going to be that bad. You're still going to be able to fill up, I would say, almost every lot or just about every single lot with 6 units. But if you got every single expansion pack, every single game pack, and you have all these worlds, oh, you ain't filling them up, baby. So if that was your dream, if that was your goal, throw it on out the window. All right, up next, are there loading screens when I want to visit another unit on the residential rental lot? Yes, there will be loading screens between units, but sims from other units will use objects in the shared spaces. We already knew this, but this makes me happy. So you can designate a shared space. You can still see it. Doesn't matter which unit you've loaded into. My question is, if I make a laundry room a shared space and I'm putting laundry baskets inside of all the other units, but the washers and dryers in the shared space, am I actually going to see my neighbors come out of their units and do laundry, or are they just not going to simulate that? I have this weird feeling they're not going to do laundry. They're going to come in the shared space and hang out and talk, but I have a feeling they're not going to do laundry and stuff like that, especially when it requires you to put some objects in unit and some objects in shared spaces. So I'm not going to personally get my hopes up for that, but I hope that I can be proven wrong. All right, how can I easily swap between household units to play? Do I have to go to Manage Worlds? You can access units through Manage Worlds as always, but we have also added a new switch to household interaction on doors of the active residential lot, so you can switch to other units more easily. This is gonna make things so much easier if you play rotationally. If that is your play style and you want to do it within every single unit in your apartment building, it's going to be so easy without you having to constantly go to Manage Worlds, go in, go to Manage Worlds, go back in, you know? I did see a comment in my last video. Yeah, it was from One Vixen 1. Imagine the 100 baby challenge, all my baby daddies in one building. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can do it, but once you do that, you're out of rental residentials now that we know this information, guys. So that's the only apartment you can have if you want to have 99 units. I know it's kind of a high number and it's kind of unrealistic for what we can make in The Sims. You're not really going to be able to make spacious apartments with the size that we have, in my opinion, but still that number, the 99 per save, it's going to run out very fast. All right, up next, can I build high rises like in City Living? You will still be limited to the existing building mode rules, including number of floors and wall heights. This was the perfect opportunity for them to just put that up, or at least give us a cheat that lets us do that if we want. But no, this was their opportunity. Oh, that sucks. So yeah, we're not making high rises. Guys, if you want a high rise, you gotta play City Living. I'm sure they did that on purpose, because why would they make City Living obsolete like that, you know? Yeah, you can do the multi-dwellings, the townhomes, apartments, the duplexes, renting out basements, and all all of that stuff, but if they take away the coolest part of city living, which was living high in the sky at the top of a penthouse, there's no incentive to buy it. So they're gonna make sure you need that pack if you want to be at the top of a huge city high-rise. Where can't I build residential rentals? Sulani waterfront lot, penthouse lots, vacation worlds, and hidden lots. Jungle adventure, Batu, outdoor retreat. Are you serious? Are you actually serious? Oh my god, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were really excited about putting residential rentals in the vacation worlds, like to have as like vacation rentals. Is this really even a sandbox game? Why are there so many limitations? They couldn't let players do this? No outdoor retreat? No jungle adventure? What? I'm kind of not surprised about the penthouse lots, but the vacation worlds and hidden lots, I'm sorry. They could have done something about that. That is ridiculous. All right, let's keep going. Oh Lord, this is stressful. I want it to be over so bad. Now I can see why they threw all of this into a blog post. Could you imagine them dropping all of this stuff in the live stream? Oh my god, people would be so mad. They're like, we're gonna give you all the bad news in a single blog post before our live stream so that, you know, it's just mostly positive stuff during the stream, so you can't be too upset. I can see why they did this. Come on. We're a couple days away from the stream now at this point, and they threw all these bad things into a Q&A. They were like, we gotta get this out of the way, guys, so they're not too mad at us on stream day. Can I change apartments from city living or eco lifestyle to the new residential rentals? Residential rentals are brand new lot type, all new gameplay offered in for rent. Existing apartments in city living or eco lifestyle remain unique and separate from these new residential rental lot type. Although residential rentals can be placed in lots from these worlds to add even more dimension and variety. Can I build a residential rental on a penthouse lot from city living? Penthouses are special lots that will not work with this venue type. Penthouses and their functionality will remain unchanged with the addition of for rent. Kinda not surprised about that, to be honest. Do new residential rental events happen on apartment lots? We have added maintenance troubles as a new lot challenge that could be placed on any other residential lots. The new maintenance events, though, can only happen on residential rentals by default. Okay, that's at least some positive news here. And also it was revealed on Twitter by one of the sim gurus that the death by mold and all of the mold stuff is apparently a lot challenge, so you have to add it. It's optional, and I do like the fact that they made that optional there. All right, on to the next section, property management. Can I own any other businesses with this pack? You will still be able to own businesses from other packs as well as be a property owner for residential rental lots. We do not have any new businesses added with this pack. Do the water heater AC units include gameplay? Do they work on lots other than residential rental? Yes, there is gameplay associated with the water heater, electrical panel, AC unit, and the radiators. Some of these will have additional gameplay when used in conjunction with seasons. Okay, good news. Thank God. Please give us some good news. Save the good stuff for the end at least. Get the bad out of the way first. So some seasons integration. I like that. These will work for all residential lots, but when used in residential rental lots, they will work for the individual units if placed inside them or for all units if placed in shared spaces. Can a unit on a residential rental be a business venue / lot type? Residential rentals, a business in and of themselves, cannot be combined with other businesses. So no. Does mold cause Sims to become zombies? Mold gameplay and associated deaths are very opt-in and easily avoidable. No zombie outbreaks are attached to this new death type and ghost. Geez, they're being very direct with these reveals here, but hey, I'm just happy to learn new information. I'm cool with that. Closer than ever. Will Sims snoop by themselves autonomously? If Sims have the nosy trait, they will observe other Sims but will not find out any secrets. So how do they find out secrets? Can townies and Sims you're not playing find out any secrets in any way? Or is that just an active player thing? Are snooping Sims burglars? Will burglar music play? Snooping and secrets are subtly different, although can be combined with kleptomaniac trait for some fun and interesting active gameplay. Okay, more good news here. That's cool. So we already have that existing kleptomaniac trait. You're gonna unlock some more stuff with that. So they basically have confirmed here that the snooping sims are not burglars. They are not the same thing. So I guess that still leaves room and a possibility we get burglars back. But honestly, at this point, since they're adding something like this, I doubt they're even gonna bother with that at this point. So this information we already knew because of the lot sizes leak. There are 2 neighborhoods, 9 lots, 2 20 by 15s, 3 20 by 20s, 2 30 by 20s, 1 30 by 30, and 1 40 by 30. Didn't even bother with a 64 by 64. Didn't even bother with a lot as big as 50. Nope. Tiny, 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 tiny town. All right, we're coming down on the end here. Do secrets and snooping work with any sim and on any lot, or only on residential rentals? Yes, these are available for all lots, not just residential rentals. Good. That makes me happy. What new animals are in the animal sanctuary? Is it a rabbit hole? Before I even read this, I'm gonna just say it's definitely a rabbit hole. I'm sorry. If we have so many other limitations with everything else, why would they give us an actual animal sanctuary? Yeah, right. The Tiger Sanctuary in Tomarang is a rabbit hole activity for Sims. While your Sims adventure off screen, you'll navigate the best choice path to earn them cool new rewards and unlockables. The rabbit hole thing is just so like beat into the ground. Like there's just like everything we get is just added as a rabbit hole now. And I just feel like modders can do that stuff for free, you know? Just change the scripting of what text appears when they disappear and you can say they're almost anywhere, you know? But honestly, this is what I expected from the beginning, so I'm not upset or anything. Can't be disappointed if your expectations were in hell. Hopscotch and marbles, what age groups can play these activities? Is it only children? Marbles is child specific, but collecting marbles is available even after you become an adult. Ooh, that's cool. Hopscotch was designed for child Sims, but can be used by teens and up as well. Good, good, good. I was worried that they would limit that to only children. It would be so cute if you could see toddlers trying it too, but it doesn't sound like that's gonna be a thing. Can I ride boats or in the tuk-tuk? No boats, and tuk-tuks are just for ambience. Just like most other stuff they add, it's just set dressing. It's just shells. I'm not even surprised. I'm not even that disappointed because I knew something was gonna happen. I was like, this is too good to be true. Anytime any Sims related news comes out and it's too good to be true, guys, it likely is too good to be true. That's all I have. I need to know what you guys think about all of this. Of course, we have some good news here. We have official confirmation from the Sims team on neighborhood sizes, number of lots, burglars, snooping, lot types, restrictions for what can or can't be a residential rental, the 99 units per save file. If you own every expansion, every game pack, and you have every world, all I'm gonna say is good luck to you, good luck to your creativity. They say it knows no bounds, but it very clearly knows bounds here with this limitation. A little salty, but I'm honestly not even too upset. Just irritated that it's the same thing every time, you know? But I love you guys, of course. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and happy life simming.